Hi, my name's Carlynn Newhouse. I'm 17 years old and I'm representing Youth Speak Seattle. When you are a large black girl in a white suburban high school, you are not meant to succeed. Your body, always token, always quota, always joke, always model minority every day, praying not to get caught in the teeth of those hallways or to just disappear. This year, I attended Running Start for the first time. This year, I had women of color teachers for the first time. This year, the first time in years, I went to school and felt unafraid. This year, the first time in years, I could breathe. There's a certain joy you have when you see yourself in a classroom for the first time. My whole life, my teachers have been white or male or both, my education always coming from a privileged tongue. Most people don't understand the importance of brown women educators, but when your whole life is filled with white boards and white students and white teachers, you will begin to forget yourself. So the first time you have a professor who's brown and femme and immigrant and unashamed, your tongue will lift. Your lungs will fill with air. Suddenly, for the first time, you will want to learn. This black woman body felt like it belonged. After 13 years of the education system choking me, I burst into bloom, and I imagined what I would be like today if high school was like this. I should not have to spend 13 years forgetting myself and then spend thousands of dollars to remember who I am. We deserve a high school like college, but not exactly like college, free. Minus white supremacy and rape culture, I imagine a high school where I actually want to wake up in the morning, where I am not made fun of for my skin or size or insert other here. Imagine a science class I'd actually be interested in taking, where they teach you about Einstein and Henrietta Lacks, about the Tuskegee experiments, the wicked side of science and astrology. Teach me about Katherine Johnson, about how black women have always reached for the stars or followed them even when we are hidden figures. I want history class remixed. Imagine opening a history book and seeing yourself. Yes, teach me about Christopher Columbus, about how he sailed the ocean blue, but also teach me of the sea of red he left behind. Give me a history class where America is not sugar sweet. Teach me how white men are not always saviors. We all know the conqueror gets to write the story, so teach me about conquest, about slavery, about blood. Yes, teach me whose blood colors our flag, but also teach me about comebacks. Teach me about Frederick Douglass, Malcolm X, the dangerous side of Harriet Tubman. Teach me about how rebellion is not always peaceful. Imagine a high school where the teachers don't praise the Boston Tea Party and condemn the Baltimore riots in the same breath. Imagine a class on hip hop culture, Millie rocking your way to PE credit. Imagine a high school where there's enough money for art and sports, where we don't value hypermasculinity over creativity. In the day after the black kid is shot, the school does not keep pushing, does not ignore the grief. We pause and hold conversation. Imagine going to a high school where your death is worth talking about. Imagine a high school where they say no child left behind and mean it, where they say zero tolerance policy and mean it. And yes, maybe high school won't ever look like this. Yes, maybe this is wishful thinking. Yes, we will survive either way. I will not rely on this system that was not meant to sustain me. I'm graduating next year anyways. I have already had to teach myself too much, but I do have hope. Maybe one day youth will know a high school that can hold them. So let's build it for them. Let's come up with an education system that serves as teacher and sanctuary, where we leave with our bellies and our minds full of good things. We can come up with ideas around a campfire, smoke, swirling up to heaven as free as our dreams. Let these white textbooks be the kindling. I've got my own history now.